So the memorial stones came in and they did not drop sequentially like I originally thought. I thought I'd have to wait a lot longer, but I didn't. So here's my stone count. I got 1799. So I guess before we start talking about like what to do with it, let me do a brief little stroll down memory lane with the memorial stone thing. This year, the likelihood that I'm going to be doing a full like memorial stone breakdown is very unlikely, very low, because it's just too much work to curate all the information, do all the calculations. I don't feel like doing all that. So instead, we're just going to take our 1799 right here, and we're just going to go through and see what the other years were like. All the way back in 2020, when times were much simpler, this is what I had. 542. 17, actually, can I keep them both on screen? Yeah, 1799 versus 542. Oh, young tune. How little you knew back then. I still know barely anything. All right, 2021, and as you can see, we got Truth as the standard up here, 2500. He's kind of averaging like 2500, 2700 every year. All right, 2021, the gap increase or decreases. He's at 2700. I'm at 846. Right, 2022, he's 2400. I'm 1173. Then we get to 2024. I skipped 2023. Truth is still at 2700 and I'm at 1600. So the gap is decreasing. Also, Brother Russia entered the fray, I think, that year. He's always kind of been around as another global whale. And then 2025 was my craziest year in terms of stone consumption. Dude, 2,300 memorial stones. Multiply that by 50. That's how many stones I consumed in the year 2025. That is nuts. That is insane. 115,000 stones is what I used. So now at 1799, that is obviously a significant step downwards, and we can chalk that up to getting lucky. I got quite a bit. I got lucky quite a bit during the year in terms of my stone summons, and I ended up spending less than 90,000 dragon stones. So this would be my third highest? No, this will be my second highest memorial stone count, but a significant step below 2025. So I'm very happy with that, because I also, you know, the other thing, I'm not link leveling as much this year because I retired. Basically, I finished all my link leveling. I just link leveled the new characters. So because of those two things, it just coalesced into me spending a whole lot less, which I'm very happy about. All right, but you don't care about that. You care about what to do with these stones. So let's go ahead and go through this. Memorial stones. You can either use them to exchange for tickets, or you can exchange for characters directly. When we look at the memorial stone shop, buying characters directly, there's a premium. You're paying for convenience. So if you're trying to target a specific character, the positive is that you get the character that you want. The negative is it costs you 150 memorial stones. Is that more worth it than summoning on the banner? The banner, unfortunately for whales like me, is not what I want. Some would argue this is actually a pretty good summon because it has the most recent Dokkan Festival characters all in one place. It doesn't have the older characters, which is something that I got used to from a couple of years ago. They stopped doing this as of last year, but now they've got from May 2025, I believe that's when this guy came out, May or June, right? I think it was June, actually. June 2025's Dokkan Fest, that's Mercenary Tao, all the way back to Tech, I guess this is the oldest one, Tech KFC? Whenever she came out, you know what, let's look it up. When did she come out? She came out, that's the global release. JP, she came out October 2021. So about a 4-year gap with all Dokkan festivals. And the advantage here is that it's more focused relative to what it could have been. It used to be where they would have literally every Dokkan Fest that ever existed, and they would put it on multiple banners. So you would basically just be throwing your wide net into a giant ocean and just randomly get just different Dokkan Fest throughout the years. This way it's more focused, which I guess it's good because, you know, Pan is good, Ginyu is relevant, Majin Vegeta is relevant, you know, because of some easy A's. The Gammas are good, God Goku, so there's a greater chance of you getting newer characters. I don't like it. I don't. But like I said, you guys might enjoy this a little bit more. So is it better to summon on this, or is it better to spend a premium to get these characters for 200 on the LRs or 150 on the TURs? My honest opinion is just summon with tickets. I think that's probably going to be better. Unless there's like one character that you desperately need, I don't see this being worth wasting 150 memorial stones. That's because you multiply that by 50. That's how much you're essentially spending on the one character. So if you are missing, you know, Goku Black Rose, is that worth burning 150 memorial stones? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'd rather just use this, just get all these summons out there, because also when you're summoning, there's the general pool factor, right? Like when you're summoning on the banner, there's also the unfeatureds, right? So what are the chances that you potentially come across, I don't know, Legic, Majin Buu, any of these guys? Actually, wouldn't Arinsu be in here? Arinsu should be in here because unfeatured, right? Where would we see Arinsu? Or maybe she's like deliberately not in here. I guess, you know what, maybe not. Yeah, Arinsu's probably not in here, but like there's also a chance to get these. You can also get the unfeatured LRs. So I just think that this is a better way to spend your memorial stones. If you have 149 memorial stones, well, guess what? You can't buy any of these characters. You're out of luck. If you have 199 memorial stones, you are out of luck. By the way, another annoying thing about this stupid memorial stone thing is that not every character is available for purchase. So let's say you, Robert, have 171 memorial stones. You want to buy Kid Buu. Well, guess what? You can't do it. Let's check this out. Look at all the characters available in the Baba shop. Oh, he's not there. Can't get him. So how's that make you feel? How's that make you feel, bro? You can't get Kid Buu. You can't get this dude. You can't get any of these guys. Well, you can get up to Kid Gohan. So yeah, another reason why this is stupid. So just use them for summons. I'm probably gonna do a full-on summon video with all of these because 17.99. That's a lot of multis, and I want to have that in like a multi-part series. So I'll probably do a separate video for that. There's always the saving method, and by saving method I just mean not spending them right away, but instead waiting until something changes. Because take a look here. You have until the 28th of October to actually use these things. You have over 2 months. Surely during GDC, something will come up that might make you say, hey, you know what? I don't mind spending the premium, not wasting, but you know, using the extra memorial stones to get Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because all of a sudden, I don't know, there's a Majin Buu Saga release and Super Saiyan 3 Goku just became very good because of some team support thing, right? Or all of a sudden, Turles became even more sought after because whatever we got for, you know, like Frieza or something like that, you know? Something could come up that could change things. Just because you have them doesn't mean you have to spend them. I actually am kind of surprised I didn't mention this first thing. You don't need to spend these right away. The longer you wait, the more likely something could change that could alter your trajectory in terms of the teams that you're trying to put together, the events that you're trying to overcome. Waiting for the summons for a global Dokkan celebration actually would be a smarter way to approach this. So you know what? Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna save the summons for another video, and we will come back to this at a later point. And I might still do, like, if somebody is willing to take the time to do the data collecting, to do all this, then maybe I will do a follow-up video for this one, because it will be funny. I have a feeling, if I were to make a prediction, I have not spoken to him yet, but I'm pretty sure Truth, as we speak, is complaining about me in a video because he knows that I have 1799 memorial stones, and he's probably got like 4,200 or something. It's gonna be something like that. So yeah, maybe we'll do a follow-up for that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, just leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, how many memorial stones do you have? What are you planning to use them for? Tickets, buy a character, or just wait until GDC? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of myself do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.